Yo, what's good, everybody? I am back. Today we're playing NBA 2K 25, and we're gonna continue my career. This game is hella fun. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is real fun. Having a good time, you know. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna feel with like online play once I get to that. I think I'm gonna finish the my career mode and then maybe jump into the women's division, my career mode. Who knows? Maybe, I don't know. I gotta finish this and see how I feel. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Hopefully you guys are good. I'm good. Uh, yeah. Just you know. Just welcome. Let's do this. Let's continue. I'm kind of scared playing this game too because like my PS5 overheats.
Hello, everyone. I'll take a question from you.
Hey, Dan. You've won tournament MVP in both the FIBA U17 World Cup and the FIBA U18 European Championship. And now you've got the Spanish U19 team on the cusp of an undefeated World Cup run. Is there anything the United States and their star player MP can do to slow you down?
No.
Can you elaborate on that?
I have been the best player at the international level since I was 16 years old. You call MP a star, but he hasn't won anything against real competition. He is overrated.
Those are bold words.
We are going to win the championship on Friday, and everyone will see that Spain has the best young basketball players in the world.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Hey, yo, y'all get a good look at this. MP, you gonna let him talk to you like this?
What you want me to do?
So
Fight,
short.
buddy? I mean,
I would.
what? Man, guys like a monster, man. They always trying to get under your skin. The last thing you want to do is let them know you're upset. You know what I mean?
Right.
I guess so.
Nah, I don't like it. Cat too young to be that cocky.
I don't know, man. He nice. He earned it. But the only way to shut down somebody like that is to stay locked in and win. Everything else is wasted energy. You already know, man.
If you say so. Oh.
You guys can fit just more.
Let's go, man.
Why do you say it like that, bro?
Yep.
Have you ever heard the Spanish national anthem?
Bro,
It's
stop
beautiful,
talking
one
to
of the
me,
oldest
dude.
in the world.
I don't give a
You'll hear
damn.
it tomorrow when they give us the trophy. I think you will like it. Very catchy.
Yo, shut your dumb ass up. That's why you're about to get smoked
See you
on
tomorrow.
Saturday,
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
You know what he looks like? He looks like a fucking lizard, bro. One of those geckos.
Yeah, everything
He
good?
was saying that.
Okay.
Those geckos from like
Sorry.
Florida.
Hey, when you guys get up there, I'll introduce you one by one, then open it up for questions. Friendly reminder, there are reporters from 27 countries in this room, so whatever you say will be heard around the world.
Understood. Gotcha.
All right.
Looks like they're ready for you. How are we feeling?
Relaxed.
Wonderful. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I'm cool, man. Cool, calm, and collected. No worries. Feel me?
Okay, we're going to get started with Team USA's press availability. Representing Team USA will be Tim Fielder, Brandon George, and of course, MP.
Hi, everyone. How y'all doing?
Let's start with you, Edith.
Edith Bauer, Sport Monatlich. I was wondering if you've had a chance to watch Spain's press conference from yesterday, specifically Ivan Almanza's comments saying MP is overrated and hasn't won anything against real competition.
Yeah, I saw it.
And?
He likes to talk. I like to play.
So no thoughts at all.
Like I said, I let my game do the talking. You know, so far it says that we have the best defensive rating in this tournament, and there's no accident to that. You know, we focus on what really matters over here, which is winning. You know, so he can do all that talking that he wants, but we're gonna win tomorrow. and that'll speak louder than any soundbite that
Right.
Almanza gives you.
Talk your shit, MP.
Good evening, everyone, from Debrecen, Hungary. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Finals. Spain versus the USA in a winner-take-all game. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joined by Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. What a tournament, guys, we have seen so far.
And some great games to this point, but this could be the best of them all. And Brent, Spain and the U.S. have been dominant thus far, and this is the title tilt everyone wanted to see.
Spain has been a powerhouse, and it all starts with their star, Izan Almanza. The 6'10 forward has been nothing short of sensational.
Well, he's proven he's the real deal. I mean, Spain hasn't had to face someone as talented as MP yet, but with the way Almanza and MP were going at it in the presser, neither side seems worried.
This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. Here now, a look at how the U.S. lines up to start. MP is the leader, and he runs the point. Flanking him on the wings are Fielder and Anthony. And at the 4, it's Babb along with Barton, stepping in at the 5. And you take a look at the starting lineup for Spain. You have Aguirre and Calderon in the backcourt. Out on the wing, it'll be Ceballos. Next to him, the star of the team, Almanza at the 4. And Fernandez bringing it all together as the center.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest, and we're talking winner take all in this showdown.
Here's Hansen. Here's MP. Yep, that one goes in there.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Outside, Aguirre. Out to the wing. Here's Almanza. It's hauled in by USA. And as you mentioned, both Spain and the U.S. are undefeated coming into the final. Both a perfect 6-0 through the group stages and the knockout round. Greg, this is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither has been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect matchup. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Brent, with this USA team, they can dominate on both sides of the ball.
They simply attack. They attack you on offense. They attack you on defense. Every foot of the court has to be fought for against this team.
Campbell against Lucas. 5 to shoot. And here's MP for 3. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
MP stretching out the defense.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Almanza. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Here's Campbell. And Mendoza pulls it down.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Almanza with the bucket.
That's what Aguirre does. He makes things happen, that time by dishing it.
And so MV will bring it up for USA.
Well, you look at what Almanza has accomplished already in his young career. It's a lot of hardware for a young player.
And he was the tournament MVP for the Under-17 World Cup and the Under-18 Euro. So he's shown he can play well when it matters most.
Here is Aguirre. Following the basket by MP. Pass to Almanza. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Fielder. Aguirre covering. USA moving the ball around. Here's MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 9.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Outside, Aguirre. .141 left in the first quarter. Lucas, a screen on MP. From 20 feet out. Aguirre, no good. All right, Greg, one matchup to watch. Barton and Fernandez going at each other at that center position.
Both of those players have huge size and command such a presence. They play so similar and both have a relentless style to attack the paint.
Spain trails by 7. Now here's Lopez. Nothing on the board. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Count it.
Well, Barton owns the inside, and right now it looks like he knows it. Great stuff on the interior.
Aguirre passes to Mendoza. Outside, Aguirre. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Hansen. Back to MP. Gets it to go. And MP already into double digits in the first half. He has certainly come out with passion to start this game. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And it's USA with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly.
I feel like my team is not doing anything, dude. It's like when you really need them, they don't really come through for you. But whoever's in here,
for the under-19s here, second quarter getting started.
Follow all of my socials, you know what I mean?
And even though Brent Almanza isn't in the NBA, he has been at the pro levels in Europe for quite some time.
Well, since early in his career, he's been playing against grown men. When you're 16, 17, that is huge in your experience and your development. Almanza ready for anything.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Takes it inside, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Fielder using that quickness to get down the lane.
Spain trails by 8. Pass to Calderon. It's vacuumed in by Fielder. Now USA with it. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Goes back up. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them.
How the hell did he miss twice?
One shot on the way. Calderon, that's good.
And Calderon, that is a good-looking jump shot, and you can just feel the confidence. Well, if you're the USA team, there's one guy outside you have to watch. That is Edgar Calderon.
You know, Brent, he has been one of the best outside shooters all tournament long. Can knock down the three with the best of them. Fielder's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. No good from Ceballos. USA leading by 8. Shoots from the line. Fernandez with the rebound. George against Ceballos. Over George. No good from Ceballos. George against Calderon. Pass to Babb. Now Murray. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now we all know shooting and defense are keys for the international game. That's why Tim Fielder has been so important for the U.S.
Well, he does both things at such a high level. A very sticky defender, and you can't sag off of him on drives on the offensive end. This guy helps spread the floor, contributes in a lot of ways.
Spain trails by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Lopez kicks to Garcia. 6 on the shot clock. On the high post. Spain again can't hit. And here's George. He'll bring it up for USA. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Yep, it counts. Fielder's got the lead up to 10 now for USA.
I think this is where Fielder is at his best, rising up and knocking down shots.
Ceballos sinks the three-pointer. Ceballos has got his first 3 points of the game.
And for all of the concerns and all the chatter that was out there of whether or not MP could step up for the U.S., those things have been put to bed.
And a lot of folks view this tournament as MP's first real test. Well, he's passed it with flying colors with the performances he's had.
Now here's Lopez. Scoreless thus far. Calderon has the open look. Gets an open look and hits.
And this is how confident a shooter Calderon is, and it's why Spain just continues to look to feed him.
Pass to Fielder. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for USA.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play. And Sean Babb for this USA squad is a guy you got to squeeze because he's the glue that keeps them together.
And the ability to facilitate and create out of the post or elbow, critical. Babb has great court awareness and helps the U.S. get the looks they want.
That one misses.
One thing you like about Fielder, the young man shows some veteran qualities, refined shot mechanics, and he stays connected to his man defensively.
USA leading by 6. Pass to MP. This one for 3. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And the shot by Almanza, no good. Almanza's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. MP passes to Barton. Back to Banks. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Launches it from deep. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And the first half is now in the books. USA leads by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Okay, easy one.
Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 title game, with the second half on the way. Pass to Barton. Basket good. Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball has become.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond. Nice finish down low by Aguirre. The Spaniard is 6'3", and that's a decent size for a point guard.
And what a showing from MP. He's come out and made a statement to Almanza and the rest of Spain.
Well, Almanza may be full from eating his words right about now. All he seems to have done is light a fire under MP. and he is torching him right now.
Here's Lopez. Following the basket by MP. Pass to Almanza. Fires the three. It's hauled in by USA. Banks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And you know what, Brent? Something that has stood out all tournament long. The leadership role that MP has stepped into.
Well, since the opening jump ball, Kevin, this guy has been the alpha dog for the U.S. That says a lot. He sets the tone, and he says what needs to be said.
So it's USA now. With the basket by Spain on the other end. And the basket is good. Spain trails by 11. Aguirre with it. He's got 5. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Almanza. Lets the three fly. Campbell grabs the board.
And in terms of prospects, Almanza is as polished as they get. He is game ready on day one.
And he's such a fluid finisher, especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. Gives you everything you could want from that position.
MP, no good. Spain trails by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket. Clearly a foul.
Spain shooting their first free throws of this.
Shooting for Spain, Lucas.
The free throw drops for Lucas. Both free throws good from Lucas.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
MP with the bounce pass. To the left wing. Five on the clock. Here's Barton. And it's Almanza with the rebound. And Greg, the way that Aguirre can navigate the floor, he is as elusive as they come.
And he has a great sense of how to set his teammates up. So much of Spain's offense comes from Aguirre's ability to create out of thin air.
Nice make by Aguirre. Spain's PG creating opportunities in the mid-range.
It's Barton on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Hands in the pass to Banks. Here's Fielder. Launches a three. And the three ball is good. Fielder's got 10 points.
Well, we heard Fielder can shoot it. Now we're seeing that he can do that. Confirmation.
Pass to Mendoza. Here's Almanza. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Almanza's got 5 points in the quarter.
The last time the USA squad won this tournament was in 2021. They went all the way when France was the host.
And you can see some of those similarities between that team and this one. Even with their recent success, you know Team USA expects nothing short of a championship.
USA leading by 7. Pass to Banks. From beyond the arc. And he's good on the three ball.
Nice.
Banks has got 22 points.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Aguirre against Banks. Aguirre no good. Here's Fielder. Martin left side. Campbell the pass to Banks. And here is Campbell. For the three. What a play. Simply trains it in the buzzer.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. USA ahead. They lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And we are down to just one more quarter of play between Spain and the U.S. for tonight's Under-19 title game. And what an absolutely lovely city hosting this final. Brent, I know you've enjoyed it as much as me. Debrecen, Hungary, our location this evening.
And the culture that this city has, sitting in the Great Plains of Hungary, some incredible museums can be found here. What a tremendous experience this has been.
Now here's Gordon. Here's the floater. That one goes. Count it. Gordon's got his first 2 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And that one's good. Ramirez.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Banks. USA moving the ball around. Back to George. Pass to Babb. Shot clock at 5. A 3 from MP. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 25 points in the game.
And really, however this game goes, how great is summer basketball? International play always scratching that itch.
And Brett, for whatever reason, summer ball hits different. That's especially true for international competition.
Here's Garcia. No good on the triple. USA leading by 16. You know, Brent, all game long, we've seen MP getting what he wants on offense. And I see the smile on your face. You love the way he plays. Clearly outplaying Almanza.
And this is exactly what Almanza should have been afraid of. MP is cooking him and looks anything but overrated.
Here's Ramirez. Following the bucket by USA. Now here's Calderon. He's guarded closely. Ramirez can't get it to go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Showing good body control. George takes the hit and completes the play.
And Spain going with a whole new group out there. Spain trails by 20. Pass to Mendoza. Lopez outside. There's the pick. Here's Almanza. Spain again can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hanson the pass to Banks.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for USA.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Here's Hanson inside. Here's Barton. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now, here is Aguirre. Pass to Almanza to halt the run. Barton with the rebound. USA leading by 22. Outside Banks. Now here's Barton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
So it's Spain now, following the bucket by USA.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
1:14 left in the fourth. Pass to Hansen. Back to MP. Out to the right wing. Shoots a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And stolen by MP. Here's Campbell. Again, USA.
I think MP saw that little gap there and then was really clever to exploit it with an on-target pass.
Now Spain with it. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Mendoza. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Banks. Off target from outside. And the final seconds now, just a formality. What a show, and what a series. And as the final seconds dwindle down, these players showing emotion. And here it is. The USA gets it done, and they win the Under-19 championship with a perfect 7-0 record. Brent, what an incredible tournament for them.
Well, if you talk about a complete team, that was this USA group. Dominant on both ends of the floor, and they came together at the right time to cap off this historic run.
You said it, Brent. What more can you say about the play and leadership, too, of MP? He was phenomenal all tournament long, and he backed it up with his guarantee that the USA would win it all. Big words from a young man.
And, Kevin, it's not bragging if you can back it up. MP put a lot of extra pressure on himself and Team USA, but he knew what they were capable of. Incredible job of performing under pressure.
This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching.
Good game. Who's overrated now, man? Still you. Come on, you did your thing, though. Hey, enjoy my anthem, man.
So how'd you get him to do this?
Well, I know he's your favorite actor, and I got to in with his agent, so I thought, why not see if I can make something happen?
What's up, man?
MP, what's up, my man?
Jalen, man, thank you for the invite, man. I appreciate it. You got a good group here.
Yeah, of course, man. Your manager did most of the work, though. He's a good guy.
Yeah? Yeah, he's on it.
Hey, Jalen, you mind if I get a couple seconds to talk to my client? I got to catch him up on a couple things.
Of course. And thanks for the Beaver tickets.
Don't mention it.
Beaver tickets?
You got a good manager, MP. Hold on to this guy.
For sure. So, what's up with these Bieber tickets, bro?
You know, there's a lot of stars in the gym today, man.
Yo.
How you feeling?
Come on, man. You know me. I'm ready to hoop.
Yeah?
Yeah. Is that, Austin Reeves over there?
Oh, yeah. I mean to talk to you about that.
You think he saw that thing?
Oh, the thing when you called him a wannabe role player at best?
Man, why do people have to be digging up these old tweets? I was 16 when I posted that.
Yo, look where you at. You in the league now, man. You under a microscope. Why don't you just go over there, say what's up, clear the air?
Might as well, right?
I mean, it's no use hiding.
I don't even know what that means, man. Let's go.
I don't even know what that means.
Let's go.
Yo, why this dude got no shirt on
up,
under
man?
his
I'm MP.
Okay.
Sweater, man. Okay. I've been a fan of yours for a minute now. You've been doing your thing. How you went undrafted to now starting with LeBron? That's super inspirational, man.
I thought I was a wannabe role player at best.
Look, I was 16 when I posted that. I got caught up in the moment, man.
Well, now you're in this moment. Are you going to back all that talk up?
Oh, you about to get your ass bust. Pause. How about I win a game and make you look bad while I do it? That sounds good to you? Okay. For my 5 points. You know what I'm gonna do in this game is shut you down. Which one?
You really think you're him, don't you?
I know I'm him.
Yo, I need to talk to you for a second. Hey, we'll be right back.
We're about to square up.
Yo, what you doing,
Look,
man?
A lot of guys talking this late. You sure you know what you're doing?
Pete, it'd be worse if I back down.
Okay, I don't know about that, all
What
right?
you talking about? You forget how we met? You was trying to get up in my head just like Austin, and then I had to shut you down.
Right,
Earning your
right,
respect and then
right.
your friendship, bro.
Right.
You kind of went along those lines.
Man, that's exactly how
Talk
it happened,
your
man.
shit,
Real
MP.
ones don't respect you if you
That was going in.
Oh, why am I shooting these bad shots? Oh my God, get him!
Hey, yo, right here. Right here. Can't give me that one. Good bucket, MP. I got it. Get outside. Get mine. Yo, watch it. Go over there. Help him out. Grab that for him. Good board.
Oh, why the hell did he do that? Oh, why did I make that?
Hey, who's watching?
Yo, what's going on? Get him. Oh my God. But they're not passing me the ball. This is not good.
Looks like I might be him after all, huh?
I know you're not talking like that after an open run.
I don't know. It looked like you was taking it serious.
You got a lot to learn,
That
bro.
was terrible.
And you're going to learn a lot more when these games start counting.
Hey, not exactly building bridges.
Come on, man. When you get scared of a little friendly trash talk, man.
I'm just saying, now the dude's going to be gunning for you.
And you know I want all that smoke.
Look, man, you come a long way from that kindergarten teacher I knew in the 9th grade.
And I'm still him. I just know when to dial it up a little bit. You know what I mean?
All right. Finding your balance. I like that.
Yo, if we're going to create that dynasty that we've been dreaming of, it's going to take everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly, bro.
Carrot and the stick.
Yes, sir.
The league ain't ready for you, man.
Not by a long shot. Plainview. All right, bro.
You know what, Shake? I remember the first time I picked up 2K, and honestly, it can feel a
out some of his other players. How do I exit?
Know your steps, just in case they come cut out the lights. Got no respect for no reading out my rights. Ain't expressive, maybe we can speak about the rights. When I talk about my name, I define greatness. We couldn't rush a day, took divine patience. Ain't nothing been the same, it's just my observation. These memories never fade, no, I cannot erase them. I done watch loyalty disintegrate. In the West, they on the end state. I was confused, I always thought when the money came that the sunny days and all your problems just went away. Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like we was at the light. Maybe that precise, you're not familiar with begging God to just bring my energy protected. I've been burning sage, follow how you feel it. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other me how I'm doing. Tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? When your talent speak for itself, never pretend to be great. I moved on from that Nike box and tried to fill up a safe. You really turn you numb, feel like they feelings erased. You ain't never got the chills till you shake. Homie, the streets cold. No contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement and feel the moment. Keep your energy the same. From all them days when I felt wrong. Had everything to gain, but you complain while we were through. Sat around the table, broke bread like the Citus. True as I can feel you touch a snake and it might bite you. Can I call and ask you for the things you asking me? Probably wouldn't let me use your bathroom if I had to. You probably wouldn't throw no water on me. Now you trying to swim through some naturally threw some water on me. If I was you and you was me, you would have left me out. Got it on my own, I would never ask you. My energy protected. I've been burning sage. Follow how you feel. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing. Tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me?
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. Yeah. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? You know, let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
Okay.
All right, look, I want to win the NBA Cup.
So do all the top contenders.
Which is why we need to make it a priority. When we go into those playoffs, I want to have that psychological edge. And the NBA Cup gives us that.
Can't say I disagree. Solid choice, MP.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Okay. Talk to Coach Tucker about this Friday. Okay. Alright. So here. Right. Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, what's this? My workout checklist. Probably. Okay, each workout attempt gives you 2 stamina. How do I work out?
Good, MP.
Everybody skill pads.
Game time, MP. Game time.
Be careful. These fans lose Santa, and you ain't no Santa.
Yeah, let me go talk to Donna first.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years for sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, you know, it follows you everywhere.
So bad, yeah.
Yeah, people, you know, they still talking about looking for the next MJ, like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, you know. I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT?
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. You know, how he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. You know, do I think that I have greatness? Of course. You know, but it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training's paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But you're thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good.
right?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today.
All right. Stand right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Yo, this picture looks crazy.
Oh, that's the magic right
Yeah.
there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right,
We got all we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right, I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, MP.
Yep.
MP about to tear the roof off.
Son, you look like an MPC. You need some new threads.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
I get that, but you're talking about
a star. I know. Which means you need to be exceptional if you want his minutes. This is a big boy business, MP, and you need to understand the realities of that. Unless you can prove you can give us a better chance of winning games than he can, you're gonna be backing him up.
So, if I prove that I'm a better player, you're gonna put me in the starting lineup?
Yes. We're here to win games, not massage egos.
I can get with that then. I'm not mad at that.
All right, and just so you can see how serious I am, I've got some specific milestones I want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup. Simple as that.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
get ready to light it up there, MP. Exactly.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Yeah, not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
Yeah, it's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got your invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's different.
Yeah.
Hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so, make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know. Plainview.